put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Spotlight over the city. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely, beautiful Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it.
Woo!
Man, thank you guys for rocking with Spotlight over the city. We love you guys, man. Everybody at the sound of my voice, the whole D to the MV, we love you guys. Sea Pleasant, Palmer Park, Landover, Largo, everybody. But all the way down to Atlanta, Chicago, Philly, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Who else?
Everybody.
Heavy up, man. We heavy up, man. Fayetteville in the building. Oh, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Who else we got? Charlotte, of course, North Carolina. But ATL, you already know. Philly. Let's do a show. Let's get it.
Let's do a show. Let's get it. We have a jam-packed show today, so we got to keep it moving. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you have subscribed. Share it with someone wherever you're watching online, www.spotlightoverthecity.com, Facebook Live. Make sure you share the show. Share this show. Welcome to the best show in the world.
The best show in the world?
The best damn show in the world.
The best show in the world. And y'all ready to do a show? Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
The best show in the world.
Today we got a heck of a lineup for you guys. You look beautiful, by the way. We got a heck of a lineup, man. Our lineup is dope.
Yes.
It's always fly, but this week is super fly because we got our daughter closing. That's a big deal. And
that is a big deal,
That's a huge
y'all.
deal. Don't be crying and curling.
Our daughter,
you gotta chill out.
Listen.
Don't be doing all that. We trying to.
She is closing the show today, y'all. So if you're listening on Instagram, wherever you're listening at, you better stay tuned in the whole damn hour and a half tonight, because you're going to hear my daughter tonight, okay?
Okay, babe. We got other people too, so. All right, let's talk about our guests. We got some other guests coming up.
So, on the lineup tonight, we got our family in the building, y'all. They have been our family.
Yes,
they have been my family for years, right? I've lost count right now. But Tricky Entertainment is doing it again, y'all.
One of the biggest in the business.
One of the biggest and best in the business.
Put that in front of it.
Whenever they do something, the whole damn city shuts down. So
Class
they are in the building tonight to talk about March the 18th. That's all I'm going to say for right now. I'm going to let them tell it all.
So before we go there, though, just to salute them, though, because they've been doing this for a long time, right? And I say when they family. They've been locking in with us forever.
Yes.
Way when we first started, they was always a big factor with us. They gave us an opportunity to cover some big acts and get in front of some people that we wouldn't have been able to get in front of. We was pleased to be able to host a lot of things. They gave us an opportunity, so we appreciate you, Trigger Inc., for just everything you do.
Yes, we do.
My main man, Raynar, you already know what it is. That's my brody to the end.
All right, so we got Tricky Entertainment in the building, y'all. We have also got author Jay Henny in the building, and we're going to talk about his new audiobook that's come out, and it's amazing. So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, give it up for him.
Yes, give it up for Jay Henny in the building.
I love my authors. It's always a pleasure to rock with the authors, right?
And we've got Edward Walker Sr. is in the building with an amazing story. His journey has had some bumps in it, y'all.
Yeah, we got to get him on Trauma to Trauma.
Justice for Edward Walker Sr. So we're going to talk about that later in the show. And I can't wait for you all to meet this young man. And then, like we said, the closer is Tierra J.
Hey, yeah, yes, indeedy. But before we go any further, I definitely got to stop right here and say shout out to all of our sponsors. Spotlight Over the City is definitely sponsored by none other than Umbrella Therapeutic Services. My main man, the CEO, Wes Jones over there. They've been one of our longest running supporters, so we love you guys for rocking. And Oxley Realty, of course, is one of our other big sponsors that brings you Spotlight Over the City.
Yes,
so thank you much for that.
Thank you much. And then let's shout out our newest sponsor on board.
And then we got our newest sponsor on board, which is a very important thing to have on board. So we are excited to announce
Safety First Firearms Training. And I'll tell you all a little bit more about their business, but welcome on board Safety First Firearms Training. What's happening in the spotlight, y'all?
Okay, so
What's happening?
All right, cool. So
Cool.
a lot. Yeah, I was trying to read and talk at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the spotlight this week. But I'm excited, man, because we got some big things going on in the city. Spotlight got some big news coming up. We're doing some amazing things. I want to make a few announcements during the show, so it's a big deal. I'm excited.
It is a big deal. What's happening in the spotlight, y'all? We looking popping up here, and guess why? Because our team here, UBM, U Broadcast Media, gang, always keeps us looking so amazing. It keeps our show popping
You already
every
know.
week. Thank y'all so much. We
Yeah,
love y'all.
yeah, they keep
Tricky
it running.
Inc. We
Bunch
got
of
the
cameras
youngin' in the
everywhere,
building.
lights everywhere, cameras and action. Nephew, what's good?
We got the nephew in the building
Yes,
tonight
indeed.
too. Also, Stan has a book. He brought his daddy too. I know that's right.
Oh man! So wait.
He got the whole family in
We
the
gotta
building.
stop now. We
Wait
gotta
a
stop the
minute.
present. So I just told y'all how much love we had for Trigger Inc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I counted Black out because Black he tough now. He be at 5 places at one time.
ain't
So
know
I
he was
ain't
gonna
think
be
he gonna be
here.
able to make it. Right? He a tough dude. But when I say family in the building, Black made it. So shout out to Black from Trigger Inc. as well as my man Ray Sugar Ray.
Yes, and
in the building. We got him in the
and
building.
the nephew in here, Mark in
And
here
nephew
too.
in the building.
That's
Yes,
right.
indeed.
All right. DC Decades is bringing us the Vendors Mall Extravaganza on Saturday, March 11th. That's this Saturday, y'all, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the VFW Post 8950, which is located at 9800 Good Luck Road in Lanham. And it's going to be the Eat brand, EAT. Y'all know who that is from the DMV.
Yeah, if you from the DMV, we all know. Shout
Lots
out
of
to
vendors. The Eat brand, Shooters, Shea Butter Like Whoa, author Eva Pinkney, and so many more, you all. This is very important. It's a lot of Black vendors, and it's called the Vendors Mall Extravaganza on Saturday, March 11th. Come out and support. Spend some money with our Black businesses this Saturday, y'all. Thanks. Shout out to DC Decades. That's Spotlight Family. Mustafa.
For sure.
It's Spotlight Family. So shout out to them for putting this on. And there's an after party that follows with proper utensils and James Funk, and that's from 8 to 12 at the same location.
I love it. I was
All
ready to say
right.
something. Oh, I got to definitely take time to shout out our food sponsor. Our food sponsor for this week
Yes, it is none other than Elite Creations by Trisha.
Hey, give it up. So make
Yes.
sure you guys lock in. Don't just enjoy the food. Make sure you follow her on social media. Make sure you locked in with her because the food is amazing. If you've ever been on one of our yacht parties, which is another one we got coming up August the 13th, you guys save the date. August the 13th, DC Vibe and the whole gang.
Third
we got my
annual.
main man. Yeah, third annual Spotlight Over the City summer sale. So we on the water, and these are the people who cater. Trisha is the caterer once again for the 3rd year in a row. So stay tuned. It's going to
Stay
be
tuned.
amazing.
You want to talk about your book?
Sure, anytime. So this is my testimony, you guys. Gangsta's Cry. I'm so excited because guess what? It's soon to be a film called So Far Removed. We're going to be shooting that sooner than later. And so, but in the meantime, go to Barnes & Noble or Amazon and get you a copy of A Gangsta's Cry. It's my testimony, and it can really help some others. So if you have some youngsters, at least 17, 18 years old or better, make sure you drop a copy on if you don't get one for yourself, all right?
That's right.
What we got?
All right. So we got a great show for you all tonight. And we've got a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Black Businesses.
We got a commercial break, but y'all
Yes.
good, though?
A quick one.
Make some noise out there if y'all good. Make some noise. Put them hands together. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Spotlight Over the City, baby.
What's up, Trina?
What's going
What's
on,
up,
family?
Ingrid and Will?
tomorrow, or just the end of time. Thank you. Purple Haze. All right. Thank you.
So tell me how it feels. So tell me how it feels. Tell me how it feels sitting out there. Yeah. I'm making a change today. The look of it's taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's not like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? Sitting in the box with an owners do. Bosses are rolling, I'm grown into. Laying it down, but I told you it's true. Yeah. So all I do is rest, so hey, and New Year's all I do is stress, so hey, and Valentine's Day I sex, so hey, we'll see what's up to happen. Okay, we'll see what's up to happen next, okay.
Guys, sorry about that, but we are back and ready to rock. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
I said y'all ready to go. It's showtime. It's go
Yes.
time. It's showtime. It's go
go
time. Let's get into it.
All right, y'all. Like we said at the top of the hour, welcome to our new sponsor, Safety with a T. So it's safe, the letter T, first firearms training. CEO Tyrone Toomer, shout out to you. They offer concealed carry classes and home defense firearms certifications. Trained by licensed USCCA certified instructors. You can visit them online and get scheduled for a class. Y'all, we got to take our safety seriously. www.safe, the letter T, first, firearmstraining.com, or you can call them at 240-300-1708. 240-300-1708.
Make sure you do take your safety seriously because
Yes.
as our community, sometimes we're on the defense and we need to learn to be ahead of the game because
That's right.
other people are surely in there. When I go to the shooting range, I be at the shooting range. So when I go to the shooting range, I see a lot of young people, Caucasian and other brothers and sisters in there with their children, 8, 9, 10 years old, training them up on how to properly be on point. And so we wait till we terrorized almost before we even do anything. So it's too late for that then. So get legal and get right. It's okay.
That's right.
That's why they got permits, so you can get you one.
And we also want to welcome to our Spotlight family, Bruce Booth. He is the CEO of Aeronomics LLC, where they clean your air for an economical price, y'all. They provide air duct cleaning, evictions, general contracting, mold removal, remediation, water restoration, and construction. You can reach them at 202-386-3823, and his website is aeronomicsllc@gmail.com. Y'all get your air clean.
Let me tell you something right now. I need him to come past the house tomorrow.
That's right,
That's
Bruce.
the first thing, and he does everything that you need.
Everything.
So for the most part, make sure you lock in follow that young brother and do a search. We gotta always support black businesses.
That's right, y'all.
That's what we do here. We stamp that, and we don't make no apologies. That's just what we do. We don't knock other people's business because sometimes we go there as well. But what I'm saying is we have to build us up first. So
That's right.
hey, man. That's
All
what
right,
do.
and we got another black business that we want to shout out today. Top Shine Mobile Car Detailing and Pressure Washing Services. They provide the mobile detail that you need for your cars. They provide residential, sidewalk, driveway, deck, and fence pressure washing. You can find them online, www.topshine-detailing.com. You can find them on Instagram at Top Shine Mobile Car Spa. And then if you mention Spotlight Over the City, you will get a 10% discount off of your next service, y'all. So call them. Call Rodney now. His name, you can text him or call him. And his number is 301-818-1039. 301-818-1039. Get your car detailed or get something pressure washed because we all need it. We need our deck done. So, Rodney, we'll be calling you too.
I like it.
That's
I like
right.
it.
Thank
I
you
like
very
it. I
much.
like
And
it.
one
I
last
like it.
shout
I
out
like
to Elite Creations by Trisha, sponsoring today's food for the show. Thank
that
you
good
so
food
much.
y'all eating out there? One more
Thank
time.
y'all
Who is it?
so
Who is
much.
it? Elite who?
Elite Creations by Trisha. You
By
all-
who? By Trisha?
By Trisha,
Yeah,
and
you
you
already
can
know.
find her online. Go to her website, www.elitecreationsbyt.com.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's some crab cakes and all that over there. Act like
Yes.
I didn't tell y'all. 'Cause,
Crab
I
cakes,
don't want y'all to
salmon.
really like those. But what I do know is if she has some wings and all that over there, they just be just
Everything
as
she
amazing.
make.
Totally
Everything.
amazing. So
Everything she touched.
Help yourself is for y'all. It's for our family.
Are you ready for Name That Song?
Okay, don't embarrass me now, because we got Rue Pratt in the building, and we also got Tierra in the building. So
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey.
Do we have a commercial break or we can keep going? I'm going to keep going. Name that song. You
all right,
ready?
let's get into it.
Because we run a little bit
All right,
behind.
we running a little bit behind. So Name That Song is a segment we do every week, you guys. We have fun with it, but you name the artist, name the song, and we got you.
Winner,
all right?
winner, chicken dinner.
Name
You
the
gotta
artist
name the artist.
and the song.
Wait, do you-
Whoa, wait, what's
You
going
see
on?
who was in the front?
Who?
I'm about to pass out.
What's
Wait a minute.
happening?
I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait till the
what's-
commercial break.
Okay, don't just
All
hit
right.
on me. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's abuse. You got to tell me what's happening. We're doing the show. Who's who? What's the
I
who?
think, who's that I see?
You don't even know what's going on.
Okay,
Keep going.
let's go. You ready?
all right?
I gotta wet my whistle.
Don't you drink nothing else. You starting to see people. All right, come on.
Starting to see people.
All right, come on.
Okay,
come on.
you ready?
What's your whistle? I'm waiting. I can't wait for this.
Okay, one quick second.
Y'all ready out there? Hey, Black, Trigger Inc., y'all ready? Hey,
Name
man,
the song and the artist. And y'all in the audience, y'all gotta wait until we let our people online.
Yeah, if you
guess.
know it in the audience, hold on to it for 1 second until we holler at IG. What's good, IG? We're going to holler at IG and Facebook.
Let's go.
And then
I'm
we can
ready.
go. Let's go. Tear it up.
Something that you told me stayed in my head all night long. You wanted me to love you when you said simply reach out and touch me. My love is in your hand. Hey!
Hey, Rue Pratt, watch
Y'all
your
know
back.
my
Rue
name.
Pratt.
Y'all know
What's
the
going
name
on,
of the
Rue?
song and the building. And the building.
All right, so y'all hold that right there. See, that was a
Who
easy
said
one.
they
That was
know it?
alley-oops. That was an alley-oop. Jamie say she know it in the
Okay.
back. Hey, Jamie, we're going to see what
Anybody
you know.
on here know?
IG.
No.
You got to at least be 40.
Somebody guess Ashford and Simpson. No, that's not it, Reggie. Anybody in the audience
All right.
know the name of my song and the artist?
Black say he know it. Jamie say she know it. All right. Ingrid,
Black,
what
you
you
know
doing,
it?
Ingrid? Ingrid don't know it.
Black, who sang it? Yes, what's the name of the song?
You can't. Hey! One time for Black from Trigger Inc.
Yes.
All right, Black.
What you got? Oh yeah, that's true.
Featuring
That's
Peebo
true.
Bryson. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Okay. What you
Well, I
got?
guarantee y'all this. Y'all can get happy all you want, but you won't know this song right here.
Okay, let
This
me see
gonna
what
be
you
one
got.
for the books.
Y'all,
Black. They ain't gonna know this one, Black.
the voice that make the ladies moist, y'all. Let's go.
Whew. It's about finding a new experience with someone you never thought you'd meet. Who totally turns your life around completely, helping you get a job and keeping you off the streets.
Oh.
Church on Sunday morning. Eventually I'm saving money, turning my life into a new direction.
I know that song.
Now I'm friends with my old man again, standing here wearing this wedding band. Hey.
Y'all give it up for my sexual chocolate! Woo! I know that song.
You don't know it.
I do, and I know
You
the
don't know
artist.
it.
Anybody
and y'all
know?
don't know it, and y'all don't know the artist.
Y'all don't know?
IG, I got you.
Ingrid says she know. Anthony Hamilton. What's the name of the song?
Okay, we close.
Who guessed that?
What's the name though? I got him. Okay, Anthony Hamilton is right.
Mark, you said
What's
that?
the name of the song? Who said that?
Mark.
Okay,
He said
let's
Anthony
get into
Hamilton,
it, Mark.
so he know that. So he know the song. He just don't know the name of it.
Okay, none of them don't know it.
All right.
Well, after this commercial.
Okay, quick commercial break. We be right back, y'all.
Spotlight over the city. Y'all good? Hey, let's go.
Is it tomorrow or just the end of time?
Welcome back to Spotlight over the city. Man, y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm talking about,
yes.
right there.
Dr. Neverson is in the building too,
Oh,
y'all.
wait
Shout
a
out
minute.
to Dr.
Stop
Neverson.
the presses. Sis in
Yes,
the building.
Dr.
What's good,
Neverson
sis?
is in the building. Yes,
Love
she
you.
is.
Good to see
All
you. I
right,
don't see you, but
Spotlight
good to see you.
News. Spotlight News is sponsored by Oxley Realty. Oxley Realty and James Oxley. It's just amazing. So you all, for all of your real estate needs, check out Oxley Realty Group on Instagram, on Facebook, and online.
One of the better human beings I've met
Absolutely.
in a lifetime.
Spotlight News. 4 close friends, y'all, from South Carolina. That's been all over the news. I had to talk about it real quick. Who grew up together. They were kidnapped in Mexico, and 2 of them were killed. 2 of the friends kidnapped at gunpoint on Friday in a Mexican city near the American border. They're recovering now at a Texas hospital. During this trip to Mexico, I think they were going over there. One of them was going over there for some surgery, right?
Yeah, assuming, yeah.
Some
they was going,
cosmetic
and they were
surgery.
just going to basically
Yeah, he was going to,
assist
to
the friend and end up
exactly.
getting caught up in some other stuff.
Fired
and-
upon by gunmen and kidnapped in a city just across the Texas border, y'all. And the 2 that died, his name was Shaid Woodard and Zendale Brown. So rest in peace to you all, and prayers are out to your families. I can't even imagine. I just can't even wrap my head around being caught up in a cartel drug shootout, and that you don't even have nothing to do. You over there trying to get a tummy tuck, and
And
you
so,
get kidnapped
yeah,
and
and
all of this
so-
stuff. It's just.
What's fortunate is for the 2 out of this whole situation, the 2 that got kidnapped, that got away, very blessed to be alive. I don't even know how they found them. They
Yeah.
was blessed. But just to talk about overseas in Mexico and whatever where they at. Remember the young girl from North Carolina that got killed over there with the little goofy?
Yeah, I think that was
beating
in
on her?
over in Cabo, I think.
Yeah, so they still trying to extradite this person and get them held accountable because they still in the States. And I think that's wild because it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And I think that's a whole crazy situation in itself. But always know where you at. And
I
know
agree.
when I say know where you're at, not just know where you're going and where you know your surroundings. Pay attention. Even when you're familiar, pay attention. I tell my wife all the time, when you great park that car, look where you at. If it feel funny, double the black block and call me.
That's right.
Don't just move around. But anyway, let's keep it going.
That's right. Nick Cannon's new reality show is coming out, y'all, and it is Who's Having My Baby? And it's going to be hosted by
the whole
no,
Southeast,
for real.
the whole city having his baby.
Like,
That's my guy, though.
The name of the show is called
Kinda too
Who's
close.
Having My Baby? And it's going to be hosted by Kevin Hart. Nick is currently the father of 12 children, and he's looking for baby mama number 13 on his reality show. Listen, Nick is slinging that thing, and I mean, listen, if you can afford him, then keep doing it. He is being fruitful.
Well, while he's being fruitful, he's going to go ahead and make some money off of it. So I will say Nick know how to get a bag, right? And Nick is very, very intelligent. Shout out to Nick Cannon. I won't say what he's doing is this or that, but to each his own.
To
He
each his
married,
own.
And he take care of his children. So
That's why I said, if you can afford him, keep being
he
fruitful.
want a tribe, let him have a tribe. But now he can ready have a bag to pay for it because the show going to pay for it. ABC, NBC, whoever
Right.
they are, they going to pay for it.
They're going to pay for it, so.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
Baby, how many of y'all would give him baby number 13? And y'all would be the baby mama?
They ain't going to say it out loud, but they're ducking the cut. They're ducking the cut. Ducking the cut and be a surrogate.
Yeah.
I don't know how Nick got me pregnant. You know how Nick got you pregnant.
All
girl.
right, y'all. We'll be right back with question of the week. Right back.
We'll be right back. Spotlight.
So Lord, here's my heart. No gimmicks, no strings. Doing my part, you can have all of me. Nothing will ever come between. Lord, I need you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. Man, y'all good?
Yeah.
We are having a ball today, man. This is what I'm talking about. We having a good time, man. This food, man. Trisha, she done knocked everybody out.
You know how
They about half sleep now.
Trisha
She
shows off, okay?
show all the way off.
time. You know she
Elite
got to show off.
Creations in the building.
Listen, question of the week is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services, DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide medication management, individual therapy, and community support. You all can reach Umbrella Therapeutic Services at 888-793-4357. This question of the week is
Golly.
long.
Well, wait. See. Let me
I don't
just say
even know
this.
what this is all about, but it is very long.
See, if
We
your
gonna get
letter
through
this
it.
long, this trauma. So we can't settle this on here. So
We're going to try.
Damn, so can y'all shorten it a little bit?
Question of the week. Yeah, y'all send us. Y'all.
Lord
Let me
Almighty.
just say this though. I am so thankful that you all are so engaged in this question of the week. You all have been sending emails and DMs with all of these relationship questions, and we are very thankful for that. So let's get to the question of the week. If you all have a question that you all want to send us, the email is info@spotlightoverthecity.com.
You might want to get a
info@spotlightoverthecity.com.
jump on this letter. This letter long.
This
You might
this
get a
one
head
is long,
start.
so I got to
Yeah.
get a head start. And just so you all know, we don't reveal identity, and we don't even know what this is until we get it because our intern is so amazing and picks them for us.
So let's go.
Dear Stan and T-Bomb, my wife and I have been married for 13 years. The first several years was hard as hell, but around year 8, I call it the Great 8, things started to smooth out. We have been living our best lives now that we are empty nesters. Our intimacy, though, has been a roller coaster ride here lately, and I need some guidance from Stan. I had numerous chats with my wife about adding more spice into our relationship, but I admit that I never gave her any ideas. I just said I wanted it to be more spicy. And then every idea she brought to me, I turned her down. So now she waits until I get really intoxicated, and she does stuff to me that she knows that I wouldn't be okay with in my right, sober mind. Okay,
Sound like
wait,
a
y'all. This
violation
is
to me.
still long.
Sound like
I
a
got a lot
violation
more to
going on,
go.
but all right, let's see.
And he says, but when a man is intoxicated, he does not have all of his senses, and she knows this. When we were in Cancun for New Year's Eve, I woke up chained to the bed. I had no idea that she even owned handcuffs until then. She woke me up nicely, though, and I'm trying to keep this appropriate for y'all's show. She woke me up nicely. I guess y'all adults, y'all know what that means. He chained to the bed. She woke him up nicely. And then she started paddling me, and she wouldn't stop. She thought that it was amusing, and I think she did something else to me because it still feels weird back there.
So are you drinking or are you taking ecstasy?
Wait.
Or what are you? This doesn't
Wait.
sound like normal
Wait.
liquor. This is
It's not.
sound
Wait.
like blaming on a
I'm
nigga.
not finished. That's all I'm going to speak on that part. Now that we are back at home, I don't even want any more added spice. Just give me the regular missionary sex. I'm cool. He said, for Valentine's Day, I drank a lot that night and I passed out once we got upstairs. Well, she woke me up naked with a paddle in her hand and she started hitting me again. I wasn't handcuffed this time, so I shoved her and she fell to the floor and she hit her head. I felt horrible after that because I have never been physically aggressive in any way with my wife. She hasn't spoken much to me ever since then, and we definitely haven't had any more intimacy. I apologize to her 87 times for pushing her, but she still is not speaking to me. What should I do? I won't cave into her sexual tricks, though, because that's off the table now. I'm not getting paddled, and I don't like how back there felt. He said that the thing, the Cancun, I have PTSD, is still in my head, and I think she did more to me. And 13 years of marriage, and now we're
boy.
not speaking over this, and I'm distraught. This is a lot.
Yeah, so look here, look. First of all, look here, loose booty. Let me just tell you something.
Don't call him loose booty. It's not his fault if she did something to him.
No, it is his fault. Because you should never drink nothing that gets you that damn drunk, that you that goofy.
I
will never be that drunk in my
fix
life.
him another thing. Because I got ideas now.
Let me tell you something right now, sir.
Let me tell you.
Something, sir. Let me tell you something, sir. Don't ever drink that. Because it happened more than once, so I'm starting to think you just want to blame it on the liquor. Because you did this more than one time. You got paddled, choked, stabbed, a lot of stuff happened. And so you kept drinking. And so
don't try to front like you don't like being choked.
I'm going to tell you.
Don't try to front in front of everybody like you don't like that.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I have never had a drink in my life that made me feel like I'm gonna let her abuse me. Where you wake up, where your backside is tenderoni-ish. I don't know what you was drinking. I think it was some lean. I don't think it was regular. So it's a no for me. I think this young lady is out of control. I think that push down had to happen because she was aggressive.
She hit her head and he pushed her, and now his wife is not speaking to him.
Yeah, I think that might benefit him for a while because I don't want her to speak to me for a few months if this was going on, because maybe we need to put some space between this thing and let her think about it, because that's abuse. Like, she was abusing you a little bit though, bro. And don't ever let the handcuffs come out. Don't do that.
So here's my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh in on this, sir. Thank you for writing the letter. And so it is a little bit funny, and it's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm going to try to be brief. It's fine. 13 years of marriage, I'm sure that some more spice is needed. I think since you asked for the spice, you should have given her recommendations for what kind of spice you were looking for. So if Stan wants spice and he don't tell me what he wants, then I get to decide. That's why I have choked him. That's why
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No. No, you keep talking about you want to choke me.
You're not being honest.
Let me tell you something right now. So we wasn't doing nothing, Cherry. We was watching damn TV. That don't count.
It doesn't matter.
You're not supposed.
It was foreplay, and I choked him, and I liked it, and
most
now
people
this lady,
aware of foreplay. You gotta be aware. It's not foreplay if I'm not aware. That's abuse. That's what he going through. Did you write this?
Guys, don't you just roll with it though? If it's foreplay
No,
and your woman is choking.
Anything that's gonna make you tender in the back, don't go for it. Don't ever let a woman convince you. Take advantage. Didn't Mary Berry teach us one thing? Rest in peace. We learned. Don't just let a woman put you in a trick bag. Don't do that. No.
It's not a trick bag though. We're
That beat
married.
set me up. Remember
we're
that?
married.
That beat set me up.
We're married. I want, like this lady and this man, I want more spice.
We can get a lot of spice, but it's not choking involved. Ain't no handcuffs, and you can't do none of that.
So that's boring.
I should be able to. You can't do that, Terry. No, let's go. That's too much.
So you all here, I'm married. I'm trying to ask for more spice in front of y'all, and y'all see what he's saying. He want to stay boring, then you get what you get when you get drunk and you get lit.
I will not be drinking around you, lady.
We got to get ready to go. So, sir, I hope we helped you.
Stay sober, brother.
Stay sober. And I
Cannabis.
think your wife will start speaking to you again, but, maybe just compromise. Maybe you say you can't handcuff me, but you can just use the paddle softly sometimes. I don't know. Compromise.
Don't do it. All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Over the city. Don't listen to her, though, bro. Don't do it.
I mean, you're
gonna be in a cage.
You gotta compromise.
You're gonna be in a cage.
You gotta compromise.
You're gonna be in a cage.
Like I asked you, I said, would you rather for me to handcuff you or blindfold you? And you said, blindfold.
I said,
put them hands together. Go on, hit me with it.
Oh, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Yeah, I put my foot in the dish 'cause I love ya. Yeah, I put my soul in this shit, fully loaded and kiss, to put it all on your lips tonight. Good God Almighty, sipping a hot toddy. Bet you feel it all in your chest when we grinding. Before I put it all on my wrist, I put it all on your finger, 'cause it's a forever thing. Oh yeah, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Give me an old school dance move. It's a forever thing. I see you right there, and I'm so sure it's a forever thing. Listen, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. They say the quickest way to the heart is the stomach, so I guess we playing Hunger Games. And I know this ain't another game giving me the hunger pain. May I put kisses on your forehead? Say yeah, it's a forever thing. Oh, yeah. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. It's a forever thing, and I'm so sure. Oh,
cups up. Put your cups up. And if you ain't got a cup, then put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I say to wave your hand from side to side. Wave your hand from side to side. Wave your hand, cause we back outside. It's a forever thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Supper, it's a forever thing. Spotlight over the city. Spotlight over the city. Spotlight over the city. Yeah. Oh, just a little two-step for y'all if you feeling your drink. I know I'm feeling this Alice R. The Ruben A. Hill make you feel like you're supposed to. It's a forever thing. Y'all remember the game Hot Bread and Butter? Where you hide something and everybody go look for it? It's an old school, timeless feeling. Hot bread, I hear you. You better sing it like you had to. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. I know that's right. Yeah.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, man. Them guys right here, these two right here, let me tell you something. First of all, let me just say this.
Let me just say it.
Tricky Inc. has carved out some blueprints in this city from years and years and years ago for the adult party scene, sexy, flying, cool. I'm putting on for my city type dudes,
That's right.
They've been doing this way
Forever.
before a lot of promoters was even thinking about promoting. Some of y'all was little kids when they was promoting, and this real talk.
He was probably
and
a
so,
kid.
yeah, I think so. I think I seen a diaper or two around there. But what I will say is now these young men are even doing even bigger stuff. They have not stopped. They've been putting on for the city. They've been helping us do some amazing things since day one. When we
Yeah.
were way back in a whole nother situation,
Yeah.
we were able to come with them and interview some acts and
Yep.
get in front of some big names. And
Yep.
they let us tag along and see how to really put it down. And you know what? We appreciate you, Trigger Inc. So y'all give it up for the one and only, one of the biggest promoters in the city, one of the sexiest putting on for the city as crews you ever want to see. My guys,
Tricky
my family, the one and only Trigger Inc. in the building. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Hey man, listen.
That was awesome.
I already know, man. I
What's
got
up,
to bring it
man?
in right because y'all my guys. So I will say this. Y'all were one of the first to put us on when it comes to putting on for the city. And y'all said, come on, tag along with us.
Yes.
And just bring a damn camera.
Thank you.
And so that's
and
what
we're
we did.
grateful.
And so that helped us a lot. So thank you guys.
We've been
man.
in, yes,
Appreciate
we
you.
in
So
it
what's
together.
good? What y'all got, man? I already know it's a big party.
the
I know
hell
it's about
is
to start.
going
What's
on?
going on with Trigger Inc.? What y'all got, man? Who the spokesperson? Who talking?
We the spokespeople.
Yeah, it's a team effort. It's a team
All right, let's
effort.
talk about it.
Who we got on set, first
Nephew,
of all?
you go first.
Who we got?
Well, I'm Mark Pendergrass, son of Big Black Pendergrass.
That's right.
We
that's
already
right.
know. We saw you. We
I'm
saw
the
you.
right.
representation. I'm the younger representation of Tricky Entertainment.
That's right.
For sure.
And I'm Ray, a.k.a. City Sugar Ray.
That's right.
Sugar Ray in the
Ray.
building. You already know. Long time homie. Man, him go back at least 30, 25, something
No,
like
more.
that, right?
No.
Or more. Or
Sheesh.
more. Yeah.
Oh.
Keep
What's
going, Ray.
on? What's
So
going on?
so first of all, thank you guys for being a part of the platform. So we got a big party coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this big party. So every time they do it, I'll get in touch with Ray. He'll say, man, you know we can Ray shut the city down. I don't really want to talk about it. Hey, Slim. Hey, Slim, this party about to be, I'm telling you, Slim. Hey, the whole city, hey, you heard something, Slim? Hey, what they saying, Slim? What they saying, Slim?
Stay crazy.
I say, guess what? I say, they ain't got to say a damn thing. Trigger Inc. say it at all.
It
When
was,
they come in
yeah.
the building and give a party, you
That's
better
it.
slide to the side and let them have their day, because I
That's
promise
right.
you ain't nobody else going to get no money.
I've
So-
known for people to reschedule their damn event. If
You
they
smart.
find out,
That's
oh,
smart.
wait a minute, the black party is on the March the 18th.
They be like,
Okay,
"God, all right, let me get
I
another
gotta change
date."
my date.
And so it's like when Rick Ross come out, everybody would put their CD on hold. And so it's not to say no knock to no other promoters, because all the promoters know I rock with a lot of heavy hitters
Yes.
in the city.
Absolutely.
But
Much
these my
respect.
family though from day one though. Like these my day one guys. And so you guys are doing some sexy things. How do you keep it so flying sexy though? Because you guys have an audience of your own. right? You guys have a niche of your own. You ain't in nobody's lane. Where did you guys even start this from? How did this start? How did Trigger Inc. get going?
I remember.
Let's go.
Tell it, Ray.
Man, Trigger Inc., we go back. We a family-based promotional group that started over 20 years ago. Actually, we started over 20 years ago, but when we formed Tricky, it was in 03. But we've been doing backyard cookouts in Kenilworth Park, Black doing this thing back in since like 92, 93.
Since that rooftop party.
Yeah, all that, right.
Yeah.
04, stuff like
I
that.
know.
Yes.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, so we're just a family-based
We
group.
love it.
Yeah, that rooftop party kicked down
Yeah,
the door.
yeah.
That rooftop
Yeah.
party
Absolutely.
kicked down the door.
Absolutely.
You already know what I'm talking about, nephew.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so you guys been putting on for the city ever since.
Yes.
I've had the pleasure to be a part of a lot of the things you guys doing, just putting the spotlight on it. So you guys last year put 3,000 one day, 5,000 plus the next day. I might be a little light on the numbers because it was crazy.
Due to the rain.
I need to go to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
Not say, it rained us out that Sunday, but it was.
Hey, but I tell you what though, you guys put on and it'll never stop. We all get it up for the parties that you guys throw because of the class that you bring to it and the type of parties you guys throw. Bring class acts, so you'll see the who's people who don't even come out much to party normally make it out to the Trigger Inc. So congrats to you guys are doing some things that most can't, and you've been consistent.
Yes.
Consistent.
Yes,
one time
indeed.
for one shot in the building. You guys
Yes,
been
indeed.
consistent.
Yes, indeed.
And so salute to the whole Trigger Inc.
So, Mark, what's going on coming up soon, though? Something big is happening.
Let's talk about this party.
First and foremost, this is our 20th anniversary. So
Okay, so hold
we're
on.
excited about
Let's give it up for that right there, man. 20 years in the
Absolutely,
building.
absolutely.
20 years?
Yes, 20
God,
years.
that's a lot.
Yeah. So we got Keisha Cole. Well, first of all, so we had to make sure we did it the largest that we've ever did it. So we back at the Anthem.
Yes.
Ooh,
Red
yes,
carpet
sir.
style. We strongly suggest that y'all get that inner city fly together.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Bring it out.
Absolutely, bring it out. So doors open at 6:30. We have Keisha Cole headliner. We also got Joe. We got Serious Company featuring my man in the back, Dirk. From
Oh,
Vibe.
man.
So they're gonna take it to the next level.
Next
already
level.
know.
Already. That's a party right there.
We usually we do the concert and then the after party style. So, we let the artists do their thing. We sit around and sing with them and then we sweat after
And then
that.
we crank.
And I mean crank.
I know that's right.
Coming
You
in with
guys
your
in
heels
full-
on to leave out with your flats on.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Absolutely.
So y'all females get the little fold-in flats, put it in your purse, man. Put your heels in
the
your
little
purse.
Chinese joints.
Bring them little Chinese little
man.
joints out and pop them out. That's how we relate to it, ain't it, man? Hey,
Yeah.
nephew, bring the little Chinese joints out. And hey, get ready to go ahead and do it, man.
Yes,
Because it's going to be
indeed.
wild, all right?
Absolutely.
So this is Saturday, March the 18th at the Anthem, right?
Yes, yep.
Yes.
Okay. Are
Doors
tickets
open
still
at
available?
6:30. Yeah, so tickets are available at Ticketmaster. If you want to avoid the fees, you can go to the 930 Club over on V Street. You can go to the Lincoln Theater on U Street, and you can actually go to the DC Anthem and get them there. That'll avoid all the fees.
Okay.
That's
so
what's
they
up.
can't come and tackle one of y'all and get them. You know how some people be trying to call y'all's phones and be like, y'all got tickets. They can't do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, this go around we had to go directly through the venue.
Okay.
I know our crowd is used to us
Yep.
going hand
Just
in
hand
hand
you.
back.
They like to touch us.
But
Yeah,
we
for
kind of
sure.
gotta step it up.
Y'all,
Part of
that's
going-
so old school, though.
Yeah, part of growing
y'all-
up is
y'all-
changing, So
Yeah.
we changing with the times. That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So that make it a little
I
more
love that.
accessible. So if
Absolutely.
you guys want to be access to that, you don't have to chase them down. You don't have to look for them.
That's
you can just go
right.
right on there. What, Ticketmaster?
Ticketmaster.
Go to
Ticketmaster,
Ticketmaster, man. Make sure y'all go right and get them tickets, man. Right after this show, go lock in, get you a bunch of tickets because they go really, really fast. You know how we like to wait till the
You
last
wear all
minute.
black, right?
Absolutely.
I already know what I'm wearing.
Absolutely.
Ooh, it's
I
gonna
already
be
got my
something
outfit.
sexy, man.
The
It's gonna
world
be
is your
something sexy.
canvas. The only rule we got is black and inner city fly. That's
Yeah.
Inner City Fly. And y'all should already know what that look like.
Absolutely.
Inner City Fly. I will say this. We had one of the fly cities in the world.
Oh, no doubt.
And
It's
I
no
will,
question
and
about
I've
it.
lived in Atlanta and a lot of no slight to no cities that I've lived in because I've been in a few. But I will say home is home, and this city right here is one of the dopest fly cities, period.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
we're going to pull up with the big boy toys. We're going to be super dope and go to a big boy house, too, though, after that. And we
Absolutely.
still got multi-million-dollar businesses. We don't do it like other cities. We do it the best. So
Absolutely.
shout out to the DMV.
Say that
Shout out
again. You
to
might
the
as well
DMV.
say that again, Stan.
We do it the best, man. We do it the best, man.
That's
Yes,
right.
We got our own music
Right
and everything.
here.
Ain't
Yes,
nobody
indeed.
snapping it like that.
MV.
Hey, we got go-go music. We own that. Ain't
There's
nobody
no
got
question.
nothing like
Yeah,
that, man.
absolutely.
That's right.
So speaking of that, you guys been represent all of that. Been putting all these big name acts. So the go-go band's gonna come out to close it. Y'all notice how we have to have a go-go band to close out when you're around here in the
And
DMV?
here.
Oh, yeah, no
in
doubt.
this
That's how
area.
heavy up we are,
Yeah.
man. We take our we serious with it, right?
Yeah, we are.
And so you guys are doing that, and anything else you want to plug before we get out of here? I want to make sure you guys plug everything.
Anything
you
else
got.
going on that y'all want to say before we get out of here? Tell them how to follow y'all. Tell them everything they need to know.
Absolutely. So you can follow us on Instagram, Tricky Inc. INC. You can follow us on TikTok, Tricky Entertainment. You can follow us on Facebook. We drop all information on there all day, every day.
Yep,
So
they do.
all of the questions that you got is probably already there. And if it's not on there, then we'll make sure that we answer those via social media. We also have the Wine Festival coming up. Stay tuned for that as well.
Yes.
But right now we focused on our 20th anniversary Black Party.
20th anniversary,
We
20
want
years,
everybody
20
come out,
years.
not just come out, look good and all that. We want y'all to actually party with
Party.
Because we gonna party.
We gonna party.
If you see a Tricky Inc. representative that's not partying, tap them on the shoulder and say, you making nephew a liar.
That's right.
Because we
Bust
going in.
down.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna also celebrate for my man Sugar Ray. That's his birthday weekend. So
Absolutely.
Yes,
it's going all the way up,
indeed.
man.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, it's going happy birthday in advance. We going all the way up, man. That's
Yes,
what I got.
indeed.
So
It's up.
happy birthday in advance to you, home team. So we're gonna
That's
celebrate
right.
for the home team, Sugar Ray, man.
All right.
So y'all make sure y'all get them tickets and lock in, all right?
Absolutely.
Y'all, please give it up one more time for our family.
The one
Tricky
and only Tricky.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate that.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
Oh, man, we appreciate you guys,
We
man.
appreciate y'all. We
All
love
love,
y'all.
always,
And y'all can
always.
find their events on our page as well. So everything they're doing, we're gonna post it so that we can help promote everything that they're doing. So you
And
can
y'all
find them
already know.
with
Shout
us
out to
too.
Kirk too and the rest of the gang. So just y'all already know. Anytime y'all want to spotlight anything, put the plug on anything, holler at us. We
answer's
family.
yes. We
All you gotta
family.
do is shoot us the flyer. You ain't got questions.
That's
just
it.
shoot us. Let us know what it say, and you know what we do from
That's
there,
right.
man. So gang for
Gang,
life.
gang.
One time
Gang,
for
gang.
Tricky Inc. Man, y'all know what it is.
All right. We'll be right back with our next guest, y'all. Woo, woo.
Let's go.
It's lit tonight.
Yeah, I see.
It's lit.
They say talk is cheap,
We-
but real
we
shit
clear?
is so
We clear?
fulfilling. Increase my net worth, my conversations worth $1 million. Watch the Forbes list, some top spots, I'm out to get them. I know this game takes patience, playing my position. The legend over Pro Tools, below my logic. Perfect tailored suits, handkerchief inside my left pocket. Triple OG, I'm sharp with it. Trigonomics, every time a nigga drop, my rollout is so iconic. Keep it honest, sir, ain't song, the trappers fuck with me. So all the boys in the hood gon' run it back like Ricky. Make executive decisions daily, no committee. Hand shawling on my smoke, keep my green sticky. Broad papers, keep my shit rolled tight, no funnel. I'm still shining underground, my vision is tunnel. I know they hating on my name, still I stay respectful. Cause when you trail them false narratives, they won't affect you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I done came up, success feels better now. My status painted on top, Basquiat crown. Let's go.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys, and we got us a +1 in the building.
Yes,
and,
we do.
Not just a +1, but you know how I rock with my authors, right? You
Yes.
already know. So I'm an author myself, so it's near dear to my heart because it takes a lot to become an author. It takes dedication. You have to really take yourself seriously. You have to really put yourself in time out a lot of times just to make it happen. And a lot of people don't have that much discipline. So this young man has. So Wifey, you want to finish the introduction?
I do. My husband's, like he said, authors are well respected. And when you're a black author, when you're a black man and you are doing something like this is how I met him. I saw him on Facebook. He had done a book and I was like, ooh,
She slid in my DM is what she was saying.
I slid in his DMs.
That's
yes,
what
I
she
did.
was saying, basically. Yeah.
Yes. So that's how it happened for us. But y'all, welcome to the show, author Jay Henny.
Hey, give it up. My guy.
Hello, sir.
Welcome aboard, champ.
Thanks for having me tonight. Appreciate
Yes.
Man, we appreciate you being in the building, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's talk a little bit about this book and how you feel becoming a new author.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I've always had a creative mind. I've always been someone who's had an imaginative mind, and I started writing from a really dark place. I had a breakup, and I needed to get over it somehow. So I just channeled all that energy into writing, and it's been fun. It's something that's fun, something that I like doing, and enjoying doing.
Yes.
So you turned your pain into some purpose.
I did. I was home for the first couple of weeks. I was depressed, laying on that couch, not shaved, just overeating. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just put these words together and then record them as well. So it's been a fun journey doing that, and I really appreciate it.
I like it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so I got.
You got the list right there.
Oh. Well, help me
So
out,
the title of it is called "It's Been a Long Time." Let's get into your audiobook. Let's give our
That's
viewers
what I
and
need, an audiobook.
listeners more information about this. It's been a long time.
First of all, how did you come up with the title?
So the story is about a lady who has it all at home. She's a stay-at-home mom. She has a husband that does everything. He works. He makes all the money. They have all the stuff that she needs, great kids, all of that stuff. But what she's missing at home is intimacy and passion. And she seeks to look elsewhere for that. And in my universe and in the stories that I write, when you do wrong and you're not doing the right thing, there are consequences for that. So in the story, it turns from erotica to suspense, and there's some decisions she has to make that changes her life.
So that gets pretty. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, so is any of it based off of real life stuff or
That's what
just
I was
your
gonna say.
imagination?
It's
or
all
combination?
It's all imagination. There
Okay.
might be some combination of
Okay.
things, some of the scenes, but for the most part, it's all imagination. Honestly, it's funny you asked that question. I struggle with that because I didn't want folks to judge me off of the way that I think sometimes, because the story is kind of wild. So
Wow.
yeah, pretty interesting.
So is it only available on audio?
Yeah, it is. I don't have a paperback
Okay.
copy of it. The highlight is just my speaking voice, something like that. It's
Yeah.
not anything that I like to cite, but I've heard it a lot that I have a nice speaking voice. So that's the highlight of the stories is the
So
voice.
you did your own narration?
I did. I like narrating. I narrate for audiobooks as well. So that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Okay, that's dope.
Yep.
That's pretty
So
cool.
when she asked the question, I was about to say sort of that. I was going to say, where do you pull from? So if you have this imagination, where do you go to get this story? Like, because it could go different directions. I write. So where do you pull from? Like you said, in experiences, other people's experiences, or it just comes to you? Like, how do you figure out what I want to write?
Yeah, it just comes to me sometimes, and like I take walks every morning, and usually like I think of stuff then, and it's just kind of crazy how some things come to mind. Now, some things I can't pick up from experience or things that I listen to, but for the most part, it just comes to me.
How long did it take to pen it? Like, how long did it take you to actually finish the book?
I struggled a lot with some of the explicit scenes, some of the sex scenes that I wrote. So again, the way people would look at it, they'll be like, wow, like this stuff comes to your mind, like it's crazy. And
so you just wild and freaky? Is
Somebody
what you're
got paddled.
I mean, you could just tell us, hell, we just right here, we ain't doing nothing. So I mean, if you wild and freaky, I'm all right with that, but that's what you're doing. So you basically giving us a smidget in there. So my wife handcuffs and chains idea is in there, is what you're saying?
Maybe not this one, but the other ones that I've written, for sure. It gets
For
pretty
sure.
explicit, yes.
Hey,
Okay.
I ain't mad at that, man. It is what it is. So I would never worry about what people would think when you write it, though, because I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to satisfy all your audience. You're going to have something to love, something to hate. And so that's a big deal, though. So how many total Is it a series or you just?
This
'cause I
is the
heard you say
first
y'all-
one. Yeah, this is the first one that I wrote, and I have about 3 more. The next one I have is Keeping It on the DL. That's gonna be a pretty good.
That's
one
the
too.
name of it, Keeping It on the DL?
Keeping It on the DL.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared to ask.
I'm scared, right?
No, just to summarize really quickly.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's about an athlete who, lives the lifestyle that everyone loves, and finally he settles down, but things get stale at home. But then he starts getting into things that he probably normally wouldn't want anybody to know about.
On the DL.
On the DL.
Okay. And he's an athlete.
He's a professional athlete, makes a lot of money, lives the lifestyle, but you wouldn't imagine him living the type of life that he's living on the DL.
I don't know. This world nowadays.
Okay, so that
this is
sounds
probably-
like a film. That sounds
Yeah,
like a feature
I
film.
can believe it.
And so it's pretty easy to believe, like she said, there's a
Yeah.
lot going on these days. And so I try not to judge people. They have their lifestyle and it is what it is. But that's creative, though, because that's something relatable at this day and time. I think that's really something that a lot of people are going through in the athletic system. And not just that, in teaching, whatever it is, it's a lot of stuff going on. My thing about that is I don't knock nobody's thing, but I would say I respect the person who's open and honest about it. If you can own it, then you should be it. That's how I say.
That's right.
And that's the consequence. Again, in the story, he makes a decision that changes a lot of things, and he gets extorted by his lover on the side. So he has to make a decision on what to
Ooh.
do. So it's
I
pretty,
like
I
that.
can't wait for that
Oh,
to
that's
come
pretty
out.
fly. What's the name of it?
it's called Keeping It on the DL.
Okay. That's
When
gonna
can
be
we
a fly
wait? When
book.
can we expect that?
That's coming out April 13th.
Ooh.
But eventually, I like to cross over into more horror movies. Horror stories. I never listened to erotic and lit erotica, and that's the irony of it all. I don't listen to that stuff, but writing it, I can do that. So I don't even listen to my own stories, if I'm completely honest with you. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So interesting.
Yeah, so I like that you take different paths. So that's a good thing, though, because a lot of time we get typecast as black writers or black authors is writing. We get typecast. So I see that you're spreading it out a little bit, and you have a different genres and different things that you're covering.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I'm still stuck on that last one because I can see it as a film.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I see it as a becoming a film. You ever think of turning your movies, like going from book to film? Because that's what I'm in the process of. This is a Gangster's Cry, and it'll be soon, So Far Removed.
Yeah, honestly, I would like to narrate your story, so we could talk about that another time.
Looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah, but as far as like turning into a motion picture, that's my dream. That's my goal of turning a lot of the stories that I have into motion pictures. The scary one that I wrote, Dr. Weston, I had a lot of fun writing that because I like scary movies and stuff like that. So. Keeping on the
Wow.
DL, I struggled again writing some sex scenes because it's not anything that's typical. So it took me a while to write it down.
So
Wow.
they're giving us the gang sign, so we got to get ready
Gang-
to wrap it
gang
up. But
signs.
before we do, you got 1 hour. You get ready to go celebrate a big check you just got for your book. You got one artist you can put in. You can't take them out. Who you listening to? It could be a group or it could be an artist. It could be a group or it could be an artist.
There's
Real
so
quick,
many.
who you got?
I
You
like-
gotta pick one.
I love R&B.
One. One artist. You feeling good?
1 whole hour.
I like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like R&B,
Tunchi.
Me too.
yeah. I like Sade as well. Don't get
So
it
I
twisted.
promise
like
you
Sade.
this: Lil Wayne is somebody. If you got the ear for that, you can listen to him for 80 hours. Like
Very
you keep-
lyrical.
You can ride around the world with Lil Wayne. So I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate what you bringing. Anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, you can find It's Been a Long Time on Apple iTunes, on YouTube, on all streaming platforms, and you can also follow me on IG. My name is Jay Henny, Heney, like the drink Henny.
Okay.
Like
Jay
Henny Mango.
Henny.
Like Henny Mango,
Like-
yeah.
Y'all,
Like the Henny Mango, y'all enjoying, yeah.
Please make sure you support. I cannot wait. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to listen to both of your projects. The one that you have out now is next on my list, and then on April 13th, I can't wait for the DL one. So thank
so,
you very
yeah, I
much,
wanna
y'all.
put you with
Please
somebody,
support
too.
this young man and welcome him to our
Yep,
Spotlight
yep. Y'all
family.
give it
You're
up.
part of the
Y'all give
family
it
now,
up.
Jay
Y'all give
Henny.
it up. Y'all give it up.
Jay Henny. Yes.
In the building. We
Yes.
appreciate you, brother.
We got another guest waiting so patiently. We got Mr. Edward waiting, and we are going to get to him
An
coming up
amazing
after
story.
this
You guys
next
stay tuned. We'll
commercial
be right back.
break.
Spotlight over the city.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. And like I said, I'd love to narrate your book if you don't have anyone. Okay.
and you see somebody point me out, it's because they know this song that we're about to play right now. So without further ado, shout out to Spotlight. Chocolate, baby. If you were blessed with the one, you'd be so faithful, never look at another. I'm so grateful to have you around, 'cause when I'm down, you lift me up like the clouds. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate. With a handful of cards, you never played me. The odds were in your favor, still always saved me. Wouldn't trade you for the world, you're so rich in your spirit. Hey, my chocolate lover. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate. You better treat her like a woman. You better love her like you should, you should, you should, yeah, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, yeah, you know I got that. You know what I'm talking about. Got that chocolate, guaranteed to melt in your mouth. Yeah, you know I got that. You know what I'm talking about. Got that chocolate, guaranteed to melt in your mouth. Yeah, 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 yeah. Loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate, loving baby, yeah. Chocolate. Spotlight over the city, y'all. Big shout out to Terry. Big shout out to Stan. And it's Rue, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Close the show out? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank everybody for coming out. Shout out to Coach T in the building and his two, box acts, you know what I'm saying? Boxing women in the building, yeah. So you liked that, didn't you? Yeah, trademark, Shout out to Ms. Terry and shout out to Mr. Stan for the love, and shout out to Spotlight over the city. Y'all know what it is, the hottest place in the DMV. Let's give them a round of applause.
Welcome back to Spotlight over the city, and guess what? We got us another +1 in the building. Hey, cutie.
Yes, we do.
You excited about it? So
I am.
This young man has had a way crazy journey, man. This is a gut-wrenching story, so we can't wait to let him get into his story a little bit. He has really been through a lot, right? This young man has been through some wrongful convictions and some, like double time, right? Some whole bunch of stuff. So
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, wife, you want to introduce?
Yes, I do. I want you all to keep your your ears open to listen to this man's story.
Heart open.
Heart open. Justice for Edward. We're going to get into it right now. You all welcome to our Spotlight family, our newest Spotlight family member,
Amen.
Eddie Walker.
Give it up.
Woo!
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
a part of Spotlight,
Welcome,
man. We
welcome.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you all for having me.
Thank you for being a part of our show.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank you.
I was watching one of your interviews earlier today, and I was just like shaking my head, like, wow, how much can a brother take, right? So we'll start from the beginning. It was what, 91?
91.
1991.
I'm
Take
sorry,
us back.
2001.
2001, I'm sorry. So take us back a little bit. Tell them who you are, and let's get a little bit into your story so we won't take up too much of time. So where did it all begin?
So again, and it started in 2001. I was charged illegally with and given an 18-month conviction.
18 months.
That was originally supposed to be just a 6-month.
6 months. So what was the
Probation
charge?
charge.
Let's
The
go
charge
back. So
was-
what was the original charge?
So at the time, in the city, you couldn't carry a pistol.
Without
I
a
had
light,
gun.
yeah, at all.
The maximum time was only 6 months. Carrying a pistol without a license was a charge. Now, I got introduced to the legal system because I went to the aid of a young woman who was screaming for her life.
Okay.
Fast forward, I wasn't supposed to have a pistol in the city, although it was a legally purchased handgun. I got charged,
Okay.
even though I was helping somebody.
Wow.
Fast forward
With a legal handgun.
with a legal handgun,
So you had a legal handgun and you were helping a young lady who needed
Assistance.
protection.
100%.
Okay.
So because I would not cooperate with the government, my punishment, they gave me that wrongful conviction.
So let's back up a little bit because you said I would not cooperate with the government.
Right.
So how does that look? What was the government proposing? Like, what was they asking you to do as far as cooperation?
So I had a family member who was in trouble with the law.
Okay.
And in order to make their case stronger, they figured that they could press me together and make me cooperate in
Okay.
order to help them convict my family member.
And you wouldn't do it.
And you didn't vote.
I chose to stand on some moral and principle and say no.
Okay. So fast forward. So once this happens, you was facing what? You said
6 months.
6 months. So that was supposed to be your original conviction, 6
Correct.
months.
Right.
And that turned to what?
18 months.
18 months. So how did the 18 months tie to that same conviction, or was this new charges?
So they ended up charging me with what's called Bail Reform Act.
Okay.
So the Bail Reform Act only carried 1 year, a 12-month sentence, right? They charged me with the statutory time and the jail time together. The statutory time was only 18 months.
Okay.
Was 12 months incarceration and 6 months probation. They put it all together. Statutory mean one plus the other. They gave me the whole sentence,
Which was
18 months.
total. So how much time did you have to actually do on the 18 months?
They kept me for 18 months,
Wow.
The whole 18 months.
the whole 18 months.
Really?
I served it. No, I didn't know.
Okay.
I had no idea that it was wrong. I figured, okay, they got me. It's the law. They can't be doing nothing illegal. I fast forward. In 2006, I had a car dealership here on St. Barnabas Road locally. Y'all might
Okay.
have
Speak
heard.
up a little bit for me in the mic so they can hear you. Make
Y'all
sure.
might have heard of the car
There we
dealership
go.
on St. Barnabas Road called Auto Source.
Okay, so that was you.
That was me. And they raided the dealership. And they raided my home. They then charged me. I wasn't even at either place, the dealership or my home. They charged me as a felon in constructive possession of a firearm.
No, wait. Now, so you're not home.
Not home.
You're not in the business.
I'm not at the business.
They raid the home and the business.
And the business.
Find a handgun.
Find a handgun. Legally registered handgun.
Another legally registered handgun.
Correct.
And they charge you once again with possession of a handgun.
And charged me, the federal government now, this is in D.C., charged me as a felon in constructive possession of a firearm.
Felony charge.
Correct.
Okay, so now what we facing?
So now we facing a total of 60 months if I take it to trial.
Now wait, let me get this together because my math. Wow, so 60
5
months. Okay, 5 years.
Right.
Okay, so woo.
That's if I take it to trial.
Okay,
They gave me an offer. 1 year and a day if I just settle. Wasn't
Now settle meaning?
meaning I take the plea. Wasn't no mathematician. Hey, if I could do a year and a day instead of doing 60 months, I'm going to take the year and a day. So I did it. It was okay. I figured dead to right, they had me. That ain't the problem. Now, the original sentence from the District of Columbia gets violated by the federal sentence.
So the federal sentence overrode the state charges.
Well, I'm finished with the DC charge. I already served the time.
So that was 18 months.
Did the 18
Correct.
months.
Okay, so you did 18 months.
Correct.
And then so where was the violation coming in?
Because the new charge from the feds violates the probation of the district's charge.
Of the district charge.
Right. The illegal district's charge. Right.
So now they bringing up the back charges from the probation violation.
Right.
On top of the new charge.
On top of the new charge. So after I served the year and a day, I'm happy-go-lucky. Lo and behold, here come the feds with a warrant.
So you have served now. Wait. So you went on and now you went and gave him the year and a day.
Gave him the year and a day.
That's off the plea.
Yes.
Okay. So now you done did the year and a day.
Yes.
And so now what they do now? What?
I'm happy-go-lucky, living my life. The feds knock on the door and say, we got a warrant for your arrest. The District of Columbia now has violated me because of the new charge.
Wow.
So
now you're facing Fed charges again.
I'm already done with the feds, so they finished. But DC now takes me back and gives me the violation time.
Which is?
3 years.
Man. So every time you was getting ready to be in the clear, something will pop up and snatch you back into the system.
Correct.
So now you're on 3 years.
I serve it.
The whole 3.
100%.
Day for day.
Day for day.
Oh, so they
no
don't like
breaking the time, no nothing.
So somebody's not feeling you over there.
And up to this
100%.
point, you still haven't done anything.
I haven't broke the law once yet.
So
That's the
now you've totally given them what, about 7 years?
Now it's 6 and some change.
6 and some change. I'm counting. All right. So now fast forward.
Fast forward.
What happens?
The
after
3
that?
years, day for day.
Day for day.
You come home. You've given them all their time.
Gave it all to them.
All right. So now we clear.
We clear, I think.
Okay. So we home free.
Home free, so I think.
So we soaring.
I think.
Okay. So now what happened?
So as I'm going
brace
over
myself.
going over my life again. So now the federal probation can't believe that DC has violated me. So they say, sir, you have violated under some form of criminal conduct. There's no way that they could have violated you because your probation was expired. So as I'm trying to make right with the probation officer, mind you now, this all supposed to happen as you go for what's called a show cause hearing. They have to show a reason why they locking you up and on and on. Okay. All my sentences took place without the show cause hearing. Fast forward, man, they locked me up again. They locked me up again, and this time now the feds say we are going to violate you because you had to have conducted yourself in a criminal aspect, and that's why DC has violated you. Because they couldn't have just violated you with expired probation. They locked me up.
So now what we facing? So now this is your 4th conviction.
My 4th conviction. They give me 18 months.
Another 18.
Yes.
And
It was during this time though. Now I'm angry. So now I start going to the law library.
Okay.
All right. I find out that not only is the one that I'm serving, the sentences that I'm serving illegal, but the original sentence was illegal. I started writing and I wrote. And lo and behold, they acknowledged it. DC government says that, yeah, that sentence was illegal.
How long did it take before, because I know it didn't happen immediately, how long did it take of writing and writing and writing before they finally decided to make that decision?
Of that 18 months, I served about 7 months.
7 months in.
And they gave me an immediate release in 2013.
So now it's 2013, so out of the time that they gave you, you served 7.
7 months of that 18-month sentence.
Were you on probation once they released you?
They still put me on probation for 5 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's why I asked, because I know how they rock.
Yeah.
So they gave you the 5 years on top. So you owed them 5 on the back.
I did.
So now
technically I owed them nothing, but they gave me that sentence anyway.
So now it's 2013. You coming home, but you're not all the way clean slate because now you got 5 on the red if you do anything to the left.
Correct.
So now it's 2013. So now we clear?
we clear, so I think. So I serve. I'm moving and grooving. Lo and behold, 2019 comes. A warrant that existed from back when I told you they locked me up with the illegal probation. A warrant from 2010 was in the system.
State or federal warrant?
No, state warrant, I'm sorry.
State warrant.
And Charles County government takes me into custody and make me take a plea to a fine from 2010. I ain't argue. I said, all right, no problem. I'm going to take the fine. I don't have to go to jail. So I think.
Okay.
I'm moving and grooving, and it's all right. I'm making the payments for the fine. I get hurt. While in custody in 2010, they have an accident during transport and bust me up pretty good. Fast forward, I have surgery twice upon my release. I'm thinking it's just wear and tear on my body. I don't know that it's because of the accident that I'm hurt. 2017, I had surgery. As I'm going through rehab in 2019, I miss a court date. Charles County government issues a warrant. They take me back. They sentence me to 15 years for the failure to pay that fine.
Wait. So let's back up for a second, because you only had 5.
We passed them. That was DC.
Okay, so that's all gone.
The warrant from 2010 was from the Charles County government.
15?
I took a plea. I took a plea in court. Okay?
Okay.
In 2019, all right, they sentenced me to 15 years, all suspended but 10.
So you had to give them 5.
That's what the governing number is because it's a nonviolent crime. It was just a fine. Fast forward, Howard County, for the same fine, issues a consecutive 7 years.
So wait. So that's not considered double jeopardy? Like you can charge me in this county?
100%.
And then you can charge me in another county?
100%.
Same charge?
No, same fine.
Same fine.
Right.
So this for a fine?
It's not the same fine as in same crime, but fine in Charles County, a fine in Howard County.
Okay, different fines.
But fines.
But fines.
No crime, no nothing. I owe a fine.
In 2 counties?
In 2 counties.
And so they put you, so now you looking at how many years?
22. Not looking at, they gave me. 15 years in Charles County, a consecutive 7 years in Howard County.
Wow. Right. After all of that?
After all that.
So you clear for a second from 213 to 19.
Right.
And then here comes hell again.
Here it comes.
And so now you facing 20 plus.
22 years. Not facing it. They sentenced me to it.
So they've given you
this. They gave
time.
me that. Then when they came and served that warrant, right, in 2019, they came in my home. My spouse at the time was a registered gun owner. They charged me with a felon in constructive possession of her firearm.
Of her firearm?
Of her firearm.
They don't like you.
They trying to squeeze them. They want
and
him
they
to...
gave me 36 months to run concurrent, though, with the Charles County time. They did.
So
They
now
did.
what we doing? So now this is...
So now I'm busted. So now I'm in there and...
So you in Charles County?
No, well, I'm in Jessup now.
Jessup, you're in Jessup.
They shipped me to Jessup. And that's where I'm serving the time. And I got to be honest, man, it was rough. Not rough as in during the time, because we all men. Rough as in, man, permission to be frank.
Yeah, real frank.
Man, I'm going to do this number. You know, that's a hard thing for my family to swallow.
Yeah,
you know
kids.
what I mean? My children, everybody. 22 years. On top of having gone to jail all them other times. You know, now my family is looking like...
22, yeah. They've been
Now
already riding and riding and riding.
To the point, you know, one of my family members said, man, listen, every time you go to jail, you take us with you. And I can't do it no more.
That's a fact, though.
Crush me. My graduations and proms and just little people growing up, I missed that thing.
Right.
Now, as I think about it, I realize that, damn, man, all that time was illegal. Don't get me wrong, I ain't no advocate against saying, what's that thing, defund the police and all. I mean, I ain't with that. If you break the law, you...
It is what it is, yeah.
But to make somebody go to jail for nothing, now we got a whole different ball game going on.
So wait, not just nothing, a few times. So now, fast forward though, because let's get to this, because you're talking now 20 plus.
22 years.
Right. So now, how does that look? How does that pan out for you?
So after getting myself together, the Lord told me one night, listen, champ, you're going to either do this number or you're going to fight. And just like I'm talking to y'all, God said it to me while I'm sitting in the cell, get up, nigga, and fight.
And fight.
You got to fight.
So I started writing letters. My attorneys, everybody, y'all, told me, man, listen, all I can do is help you prepare for parole. There's nothing I can do to help you prepare for parole. And it pissed me off even more.
So when would you do parole?
I wasn't due for parole until 2024.
And where are we? 2023 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started writing, and then the first one happened. You're going up for resentencing. Out of the blue. By the same lawyer who told me all I can do is help you prepare for parole. He made a call and said, man, listen, I don't know how, but your letter got through and you going up for resentencing.
It's all right. That's everybody.
Yeah.
And so, based on what you was facing, brother, just understand something, man. That's a lot for any man, just to go. I don't know. I mean, I've been fortunate not to be in prison, but I've been arrested a bunch of times, and just to go a day or two out of the street and whatever it is. But when you go consistently, and then you see what God does, right? You see Him show up for you. And so at the end of it all, how did that pan out again? Because I didn't want to interrupt, but I see your pain, and I see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, I see that you're excited to be. I mean, I know it's a lot. I can't say that I can relate because I can't, but I know it's a lot.
Yeah.
So now, you wrote the letters.
I did. And he
Somebody
showed
heard
up.
you cry.
God showed up.
And God showed up.
Just like y'all. Somebody got my letters and started an investigation on their own. And when they started investigating, they found out that, wait a minute, this dude telling the truth. The D.C. sentence was wrong. The federal sentence was wrong.
They was totally wrong. And they took away a lot of your freedom. They took away the things that you could do with your children and your family and your spouse. And you had a legit business and homes and all these things. And so now you're in prison fighting and get out and have to fight and fight. And so I get it. And so, but look at God.
Look at God.
Yeah, man. Look at God. So anyway,
wow.
Fast forward.
We
God
gotta
is
wrap it
good.
up.
We got to wrap. But I just want to say this, man. God is amazing. He kept you. You're solid, man. You stood on it. You're home. You're free. And now you got a fresh start.
We still got to fight for justice, though.
And so we're going to fight for justice and make sure that happens. So we'll come back and have you come back and we'll talk about the justice that you'll get, because I'm pretty sure you'll be you have a civil suit.
I do.
I'm sure of it. And so this will bring you justice. Hopefully, it won't give back the years. You can't get back your family, but it will give you a ground to stand on. Amen. And so stay out of their way.
Yeah.
They're not your friend. Make sure that you stay far out the way, man, and keep your nose clean and do what you got to do for your family and stay free and stay home, because that's the best thing they can have is you at home as a gift. So do that. Stay God-based, because I see who got you. Amen. And I'm thankful for you sharing your story. I want to say, hopefully you help somebody out there that might be behind bars trying to quit, trying to give up. Hey, man, don't give up. Don't ever quit. You never know. Your sentence could be overturned. You never know what could happen. Sometimes God steps in on your behalf. If you pray hard enough, think hard enough, just keep on going, separate yourself, stay to yourself, get yourself together. God is amazing. You never know. I promise you, don't quit on you, because He won't quit on you. And so this man here is living proof that if you don't quit on you, then God won't quit on you, because who got you out of prison, Holmes?
In the name of Jesus, He did.
I'm just trying to tell you what's going on.
So
y'all give it up.
You
one
do
more
have
time.
a GoFundMe, right?
So let's get to that. Let's talk about the GoFundMe, because
You have a
we all
GoFundMe
need
to
help.
help
And this
fight.
young man needs some help to fight this situation. So what we need?
It's a Justice for Edward N. Walker Sr. It's that GoFundMe.
Justice
One more
for
time.
Edward N. Walker
Justice
Sr.
for Edward N. Walker
GoFundMe.
Sr. at GoFundMe.
Justice for Edward N. Walker Sr. at GoFundMe. Make sure you guys help out this brother. Follow his walk. Where can they follow you, brother?
Justice for Edward N. Walker Sr.
Yep.
At YouTube, at Gmail. That's me.
Yeah, stay locked in, man. We all need support, and then when you're coming from this type of situation, man, anything you can do can be a help. So
That's right.
Just make sure you try to stay locked in with this brother. We appreciate you.
You're
so
part of
much.
our
So
Spotlight family.
Now you locked in. You
stuck with
Spotlight
us.
family, man. Y'all give it up one more time for my guy.
Eddie Walker, yo.
Yes, indeed.
Woo! Strong, man. Yes.
Very strong. Very
Yes,
strong.
thank
man.
you, God. Mm.
Next up,
Next up.
guess what? We got our closer in the building. And man, we're excited to have her in the building. She's gonna tear it up.
Can I just say real quick?
What you got? What you got? What you got?
I birthed her.
Okay, babe. we know.
Okay,
It's
I
your daughter.
birthed
It's
her.
your daughter.
And she's
So,
gonna sing.
One more time. Y'all give it up for Tierra J in the building. One more time.
Let's
right after this
go,
commercial
y'all.
break, she gonna grace the stage. Y'all
Yes.
stay tuned. Spotlight over the city.
Oh, Eddie. Man.
Met you yesterday, but it seems like time erased a journey. Built for days, take me with you far away, and it won't be too far. If I'm there where you are, just us two. Take you someplace, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Driving down a windy road, don't know what the future holds. The path to love never told. Enjoy the ride as it unfolds, and it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Eyes blindfolded. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can find, this is our first time playing together. We're trying out new things, seeing how we're gonna work this set, but thank you so much for being so live. And you can find me online, Nessa, like Vanessa, but just the Nessa part, Dove, D-O-V-E, like the bird dove, Nessa Dove on Instagram. And this is Trice Music. He also has amazing music, Trice Music on Instagram, right? Trice Rock Music, Trice, T-R-I-C-E, Rock Music. Yeah, thanks. I really love what you were saying about giving the glory to God and, just allowing him to use us and the things he's blessed us with that can hopefully bless other people. So thanks for having me. Peace.
Right over the city, you guys. And man, y'all ready for our closer? Man, I'm excited to introduce this young lady, man. She's our next hit maker. She can sing her whole face off. But before I get into that, I want to say never be too cool or too fly to pray. God is the source. He'll make you the plug. I say God is the source. He'll make you the plug, all right? So without further ado, you guys give it up. Put them hands together for the one and only Tiara J. Let's get it.
Welcome to the camp.
Don't be messing me up. I did not do.
Welcome to the camp.
Can you hear me, Tia? Something about your hands on my body feels better than any man I ever met. Something about the way you just give me. Trying I know 'cause I can't forget. You've got a feeling, a soul that I need in my life. Yeah, yeah, oh. And though we may grow, I don't know why we don't grow apart. Maybe I need you. I breathe you, turning my heart blue. Maybe I need you. When I leave you, I see you. At first, how we greeted, we better as friends. I delete every message that we sent. Trying to move on to somebody less like you. I don't know how we end up in the red. Find myself reading your comments again. Then we end up in each other's heads. It all makes sense because you've got a feeling, a soul that I need in my life, baby. without you. Maybe I'm just pissed off without you. Maybe my life's just off without you. Maybe you're worth it all to me, baby.
All right, get out.